Houston, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Utah Utes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Here's a gift to Parker. And he'll be smacked to the ground. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Utes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Cam Colvin, coming off a game of nearly 100 yards and a couple of scores.
Well, it stands out to you when you watch film on this offense. There's a go-to guy catching the ball, and everybody knows who it is. Nobody defensively has been able to stop them, and that's why they're on this really impressive win streak, and that's going to keep going. It's important in this game to keep moving this receiver around, get the matchups you want, but this quarterback, as the season goes on, is finding more and more confidence in his go-to guy. Excited to watch them go today.
He might want another play. Here's Manning to throw. Coleman open on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab and room to run. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Manning from the gun on third down. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Manning. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they strike first. Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early. In front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, they're after him. Plucks it out of the air. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the right. He's at the touchdown, Utes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a
fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this off.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utah!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Pulls it fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his highs and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that Sark, when they really get it going.
Turning it on! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Throwing Manning. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Rushes on him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Utes have taken it inside the 20. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here's Parker. And And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Arts to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The throw. Wide open downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. On target over the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Arch is going to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Bishop. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Running inside, it's Brown.
Man, you gotta love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake, easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surgical. 4 for 4, spreading the ball out, seeing the defense really well. Nice bounce back for this QB.
Makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw if guys are open vertically down the field.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Arch Madness. Got a man. It's Smothers. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Complete to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. To the air, it's Dampier. They'll run the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Utes will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Under fire. Inside the 30. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on fourth and short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Manning throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 13 team, the TCU Horned Frogs.
And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some play?
There's a crease. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To throw, Manning. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On target. Bounding over the top. Touchdown, Texas! They take the lead with the 6. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Red pass hits complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Handoff for Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Here's Manning to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might...
It's a seam wide open. Inside the... And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point, they...
Breaks into... That's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Dampier. Extending the play. Turns it on in midfield. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The run inside. It Smothers. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Coleman. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So 1st down will open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Here's Arts to throw. Pressure coming, and they got him.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Manning. That's caught. It's Coleman. Got a little grass. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Smothers. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Arch is going to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my wide receiver. Sometimes it's not going to come home, and it didn't on that play. Tip your cap to the defense, but I got a feeling that's not the last ball he'll throw his way.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Utes headed quickly to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Back to pass, it's Dampier. Well, the running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first.
And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Right back to him on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Arch Madness. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. They get to him as he throws. Coleman's got it on the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. In the red area, it's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have